All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Smoking Swamp Outdoors. This episode is going to be about hurricane basic preparedness, basic things that people should do in case if there's a hurricane, or not should do, but should stock up or have on hand, I should say. Um, to start with, because a hurricane is an emergency, so you want to have communication. That's key. You want to find out what's going on, where's the storm. In case power goes out, communication is key in this instance. Um, and of course, come with communication comes power source. How are you going to replenish the power? Because your battery is going to wear down. So having contingency plans for that is a must. So whether it be, you got a phone charger, you can hook up to a vehicle, or if you don't have a vehicle or something happened, like a solar charger. I've got this light here. I bought at my local Walmart, and I've also have a small solar charger. I forgot to pull it out for this video, but this also charges a device. It'll give it probably about a half a charge. Um, so you want to have means to charge your stuff. Also, lighting. So if the battery on this thing goes dead, I can charge it with a solar charger or put it on the vehicle, whatever it may be. Cell phones. My big thing is an emergency like this. You don't want to be using your phone as much as possible. Especially if like you're evacuating or something like that. You want to have your means of communication, the line open as much as possible. We know everybody's on their phones these days, so not being on it is key in case you have an emergency or whatever it is. You want your communication lines open. Another thing you want to do is you want to have a checklist in case you have to evacuate, which is always a good idea in any kind of major storm. Um, Things that you can do around your home, like what we do here is check all the animals' pens and all that stuff. You want to fill your vehicle tanks. You want to make sure you've got good communication, contingency plans. Like I said, um, we've got radios and cell phones. These radios probably got about a 5 mile radius on them, maybe a little lower. And they also double as a weather radio, as you can hear. Um, you can buy them at your local Walmart or online. These are some Cobra radios. They're really, really good. Water resistant. Um, Anyways, back to the checklist. You want to have, like I said, you want to have your checklist. Each family is different. So, but you want to have your necessities. A get home bag is always needed, I would say, because I have one and my family has ones. You can keep all your essentials in there. Your important papers, documents, medications, whatever it may be. Of course, ID, all your any important stuff that you may need. Try to have that stuff together. I've got this in case a hurricane or a storm, because I'm here in Florida and we are very, very familiar with those. So try to keep everything together. If I had to, I could throw everything in a vehicle together at one time and I'm good to go. Um, Food, water, shelter. You want to have some basic stuff on hand. Um, you want to locate your local shelters, hurricane shelters. That's public information. It will be broadcasted, or you can look it up if need be, or you can call your local non-emergency hotline and they'll tell you. Some other stuff that you want to do is means to cook if power goes out. So here we've got just a little portable, like a jet stove. I call it a jet stove, but screw the thing on. You can cook some stuff out of that. I also have propane stoves, but the point is you want to have contingency plans on cooking your food. Like I said, power goes out. Also, you want to have non-perishable stuff on hand, stuff that will not go bad for quite a while. If the power goes out, we try to eat up whatever's left in our refrigerator. We try to do that ahead of time, so we expect the power to go out. Always expect the worst. So You always want to have extra food on hand. What we try to do around here is prep per person, whatever one individual would need, so they can, they got their own stuff. Water. Water is most crucial. You got to have water, especially when it comes to cooking or whatever. So, what we like to do is do 5 gallons minimum per person per day. That's what we practice around here. Um, Check out our other videos on preparedness. We go a little bit more in depth on our water prepping, but it's always good to have extra water on hand. Cooking, sanitation. Next is you want to have extra means of lighting. Like I said, flashlight. We also keep a camp stove, or not a camp stove, excuse me, a lantern. Just put some fuel in it, ready to rock. A weather radio is also good to have, a basic model. I try to keep 2. I have one on my side for our radio. I can keep on me and then have one for the family. But a weather radio is also good to have, keep you informed. And also what I'll do is I like to have just one specific waterproof container that if something happens and I need to evacuate, I can just put all my stuff inside this waterproof container, pack it up, and it's ready to go. Phones, all electronics that I don't have to worry about. I hope this video was informative. Give some people some ideas on some basic hurricane preparedness. So hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe for more outdoors. And just for a side kicker, if y'all are into storm chasing, hit that subscribe button as well, because I'm also a certified Skywarn storm chaser, and I will be chasing storms. Alright, y'all. See y'all in the next video, and be ready for anything wild.